Alright, got my antler. Not a big giant one like a lot, but gotta do some pressure flaking. Pressure flaking is the thing that always I just don't want to do. I don't like that. All right. This is going to be a mixed martial arts. I'm going to have a little bit of copper and a little bit of antler and a little bit of stone. Oh, looks like another ash pocket. This stuff is slippery, I tell you that. I need to get my new, excuse me, I gotta make a new abrader. It's a pretty involved process. You know, don't try this at home. You got to be a professional to make an abrader like this, because, you know, it's pretty tough. Pretty tough work making an abrader. I am hitting above center. But I want to thin it fast. But you see how easy they're peeling off now? I've got the shape cleared. I got a finer abrader. You know, sometimes the abrader matters. It doesn't, you wouldn't think it would matter, but the shape of your tool matters. It all matters. Okay, now, you can see I got a flat wide piece. Now I need to turn that edge without making it thin, because I'm gonna flute this. Hopefully. Don't. Everything's learning. I probably have to buy, you know, another 20 or 30 pounds of this rock, because, you know, like flint, I could show you my bin down here. I've worked hundreds of pounds of flint. I've worked a lot of glass, like window panes, bottle bottoms and stuff, but not very much obsidian. And I haven't done much with this hammerstone. Yes, I got a whole collection, but I haven't done much with the hammerstones and stuff in recent history. And just see, now I'm getting the flakes clear across, big bold flakes, which is my style. A little bit of muck here. I want to go for a little Clovis, but I knew the guy that I got this rock from. He wants to make some killer Cahokias too, so if we get to that point, you know, that's what we'll be. Let's see there. Look at that. Nice. But this stuff is good. You just gotta, you know, be better at it than me, to be truthful. I'm gonna make a video in a little bit making a new one of these hand pads. Now I want to show you. Look, I've almost snapped this into a window pane, like a piece of regular glass. It's let me get my measurer. Six centimeters wide. One centimeter thick. 6 to 1. I think that's in the Clovis range, so we don't really need to thin, because it'll thin when I, you know, run the flutes. Just got to get the edge cleaned up. All I'm doing is zigzagging this squareness. We're gonna try nice. I got that step out of there. My obsidian is so much more slippery than flint. Even glass. I don't remember glass being this slippery. I napped a little bit of this last night. And I had on fuzzy insulated gloves. Let me just tell you, that's not a good way to nap. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way around this because I've got edges to deal with on the whole thing. Okay, Now this is going to be my tip. And clovis are kind of round, not round, but they're not needle points like the a lot of points are. So I'm not going to make that too thin because I don't want to risk breaking it. And I think I'm ready to start running some flakes on going the opposite way. Now, personally, I've been knapping a lot of years, but I only make, hunting points. 1.5 to 2 inches long, 3/4 to 1 inch wide, which is what my state requires. And that's basically it. I make a big knife or something every once in a while for friends or whatnot. But mostly I go to Flint Ridge and I dig my own flint. And a piece of Flint Ridge, even this big, without all cracks and rolls and stuff in it, is rare. And if you want to make a big knife, you got to have big pieces. So if you don't have that, you're limited right off the start. Now I'm going to tell you, if you get to find the wild horse obsidian, a fine abrader is working way better than that coarse silicon carbide one. The flakes are holding together better. Some of it's going to be I napped a piece or two already, but now the other thing is with the flint, I hold this at more of an angle, but that's not too good with this obsidian. I'm barely angling it. Part of that is I don't want to break it. But you see that pattern coming up? It's going to be a nice point. All right, part 2 is done. I need to take a personal break.